see it.
Come on. Pull. Pull.
Come on.
Finish it.
Come on. You got this. Nice.
Come on. Yes. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Yes. Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with Nizi and Vasil, our translator for the day. Nizi is, I believe, the unofficial strict curl world record holder, right? Unofficially, 115?
I think unofficially, yes, 115, but officially 110 in 104 kg category.
That's awesome. That's great. And you know what's so funny? Not funny, but interesting is that the biceps are big, but they're a lot stronger than they are big. If that makes sense. You know, like you would expect someone curling 115 to have arms like Lavan out here, but they look very compact. You know, just as my arm.
Yeah. Он говорит, что у тебя большие веса. First of all, size it's not the most important thing. Plus technique, and one more technique. If you have your special technique based on your abilities, on your proportion, everything will be good.
And I want to say that warm-up is super important, something which I don't do enough of when I do these monster bicep workouts, hence why it takes so long for me in between each one before I can go heavy again. I can do a 1 rep max squat and then do it again the following week and again, and I may lose a little bit of strength, but nothing crazy. I won't have any pain, just some soreness, and my sinus may get a bit fatigued. But when I do heavy biceps, if I do heavy biceps today, typically I'll need about another month before I can do it again because I'm in pain, everything hurts, and it's a very slow recovery process when I train heavy biceps. So we're gonna start off the workout with Nizi's warm-up protocol, okay? And I am on, I believe, my 3rd week of my arm wrestling program. So we're gonna do seated easy bar curls to start off with. I'm not sure what Nizi can do, likely more than me, probably 120 kg plus, which would be very cool to see. But before we get to that, we are going to do a nice thorough warm-up. Okay?
Yep.
Let's hit it.
Сейчас будем разминаться по той цепи, которая будет включаться в работу. Это у нас получается, пройдемся по плечу лучевой, брахиализу, по дельте и грудной мышце, чтобы это было максимально взаимосвязано потом в работе.
Now we're gonna start our warming up from here, from forearm, brachialis, chest as well. One chain, which is we use in our workout in biceps curl.
И также сделаем разминку сгибателей пальцев. Вот, проработаем, активируем мизинцы, получается безымянные. И рука будет сильнее включаться в работу. То есть это проверено.
We will activate our fingers flexor to activate our hands more.
Okay. Perfect. When I deal with the pain, it's typically around here. It goes all the way down here.
Руку расслабить полностью.
Relax your hand.
As he's doing this, he's not using much pressure. It's like light to medium. If you have one of these and you're wondering, how much should I push? Don't push much. He's not using a lot of pressure.
Скажи, как ощущения? Есть болевые?
Do you feel any pain, soreness, or?
No. If you go more on this side, there's a very little tenderness.
Если пойдешь немножко влево, там у него и.
Локоть нельзя. Скажи, локоть нельзя.
Yeah, there I feel something.
Главное, чтобы у меня не сломался массажер. Об эти мышцы.
The most important thing is for him that he has only one machine like this, so he's hoping that he will not break this machine through your muscles. Because of your muscles.
Well, they are rock hard, so no guarantees. Flex?
Yes, flex.
Brachialis?
Brachialis. Now we're gonna work on brachialis.
Вот он основная мышца, которая дает подъем, на самом деле.
This is the main muscles which helps
есть
us
не сам
in
даже
curling.
бицепс.
Not biceps even by itself. The brachialis.
And to extend on what he just said, I'll never get pain really in the biceps, always in the brachialis, forearm. Especially the way I do curls is with a pronated grip. If it was more supinated, the pain would move, but because it's mostly pronated, how I do my heavy curls, that's why it's mostly in the brachialis.
И армрестлинга и стрит-карт.
He said that if you're gonna find your own suitable for you program based on what we have, like Saturday practice, and your heavy curls or any curls at all, it's gonna be okay for you. Just you need to find your own system, and he has some already prepared tips in his lecture and in his own guide in arm wrestling and biceps curl combination.
Здесь здесь болевые ощущения, да?
Vibrating my lungs, yeah. I do. It's like vibrating my lungs.
Да, не повибрируй даже лед.
And now he's going deep. It's not light to medium anymore.
That's right, yeah. Look, he's coughing now.
Be coughing up blood any second.
Right. It's good for you. This is good for you. Right.
Of course it is, yeah. Like vegetables.
You always eat your vegetables, right?
Yeah, vegetables, eat my grass.
Right.
For those who don't know, Neezy's also an arm wrestler. Not quite at the pro level yet, just because of experience. But doesn't mean he's not great on the table. As you can imagine, having world-class bicep strength does help on the table, in defense, in hook position. And he has faced some good arm wrestlers. Some of the non-pros he's faced and has pinned has been Sarachev. And we all know how strong Sarachev is. As of late, I've been able to pin him, but it's not easy by any means. It's a struggle. And he's able to pin him as well. So where does that put us if we were to go head-to-head against each other? We shall see one day. We shall see. More information on that soon. Neezy's here for a couple of months, and I'm really excited about that because, as you can see, just from the warm-up alone, he's definitely gotten down heavy bicep training and table practice down to a science. Adequate warm-ups, good recovery makes all the difference when you're really hammering your biceps. And you know, however your pulling style is in arm wrestling, you're using a lot of biceps. And unless you're a Devin Laird or Levon, for example, you're going to be near red line every time you pull. And if you want to develop bicep strength outside of the table, you definitely need to be on top of your recovery. Or you'll be like me and you'll just lengthen the process because you have to wait that much longer into your bicep session. Like me, I'm going over a month now. And I think today I'm recovered, but it's been over a month, maybe 5 weeks since I've done that last seated curl I did was 114 for 4. That was a long time ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. Shout out to Leonidas. He just did, I did 112 before. He did 114 for 4. And we'll be pulling left-handed?
Yeah.
Right-handed?
Well, I think right-handed and then a left-handed.
Yes. Yeah. We'll be pulling both arms, but first we'll be right-handed. As you can tell, I love deep tissue massage.
Сказывается вот жим уже разминать, тогда подъем в бицепсе будет гораздо техничнее.
He said that he mentioned that your chest is so powerful based on your weights in bench pressing, but you need to warm up it before your arm wrestling practice as well and before biceps curling. So the movement itself will be more efficiently, so you can curl more weight.
Подъем вперед. Если грудная раскрыта, то подъем будет лучше. И почему тогда произошла травма?
That was the main problem when you got injured last time when you tried to do 110?
Yes. The chest.
Yeah, because of your chest.
Okay, so the chest should be tall.
Грудь должна быть
Раскрыта, да?
open, yeah.
Да, спина должна быть мощно У меня сломался
I
аппарат.
destroyed the machine.
Yes.
It just gave up.
Oh, now he's going to do it manually. You're in trouble now.
Do this. Yep. You
Yeah.
got it without the word.
Сейчас сломаются еще мои пальцы.
I never get deep tissue in this area, so I imagine it's not in good condition right now.
It's not so easy for him as well. He said if his finger's gonna be broken, alas, no kings of the table, you know.
And my kids keep on going.
Right.
В этом случае давай, продолжай, если руки сломаются. He said through your big muscles, his fingers will become way more stronger and powerful.
So this is his warm-up.
As like your forearm is a good exercise as well for his arm. You see his arm
They're getting
already
pumped. Yeah. It's hard to see because of all the hair.
Right.
Тяжело увидеть из-за волосяного покрова большого.
I guess it's so freezing in Russia, you guys need to have that layer
Right.
of hair. Like a fur,
I'm Russian,
fur coat. Exactly.
He says he has so much hair because he has low testosterone.
Well, so do I, but yeah, that's not working out for me.
Jesus.
Christ. Wow.
У него есть все данные для этого.
He said it's not a joke, but later on, if you take in mind preparing for strict biceps curl competition, whatever you want, he said that you have such ability, even better than him, to curl 115.
Скажи, я вижу в нем рекордсмена.
He said that you have even more potential than him by himself.
Потенциал, да.
But why does he say that? Maybe heavier, 127, 128.
No, he said because you have a potential of your body, your muscles, your bones, your better genetics. Genetical.
Включаться сами.
But it really helps to activate those muscles which we usually cannot activate. Don't break the resistance band, please, okay?
I'll do my best on guarantees. I am pretty damn strong. So, pinky, ring finger. Okay.
Вот. Не сюда, а вот именно сюда.
On the tip? Okay, on the tip.
На прямым.
Straight hand.
Straight hand.
Straight hand.
Just pull with the fingers or pull together?
Нет, только вот сгибай.
No, just the finger.
Okay. Straight hand.
Yes.
Yes.
Aha, now I got the.
Довести до жжения и следующую руку.
Till failure and other hand.
To failure.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be here for a while.
Not till total, but when you really feel it, when you feel your arm burning, yeah, you can change. Yes, the girlfriend will be grateful after this exercise.
There's no mirror to admire myself. It's difficult. It's a good tip you mentioned about keeping the chest proud. Nothing I paid attention to when I was doing strict curls, seated as well. Typically, I'd be a bit rounded, be more here. But keeping the chest proud, scapula retracted, makes sense. Okay. Feels good though. Usually if there was some irritation, I'd feel it even with just the barbell. I mean, it's a 10 or 12 kg?
It's 25 pounds.
12 kg.
Yeah.
12 kg bar. Yeah, if I was in pain, I would have already felt it. I would have felt it down here in the forearm. So I think the recovery paid off. That massage gun that he was doing, especially in all the key trigger points, pretty helpful.
His technique is different.
It sure is. Yeah, it's not just proud. He's actually keeping himself rounded.
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah. That's good bar.
Good bar?
Oh yeah. Very good. It's comfortable grip. I do feel a teeny bit of inflammation.
Already.
What's happening is he's using less shoulder. So he's keeping it really tight in,
Yeah.
tucking it, as opposed to coming out here.
Yeah.
My technique.
Yes. I'll try that. I don't know if it'll be easier or harder, we'll see.
Спину. Включай спину.
Open your chest.
Open the chest.
Скажи, в армрестлинге то же самое. Да-да-да, в армрестлинге то же самое. Ты же не больше сюда, ты больше стягиваешь спиной. То есть ты тоже включаешь спину. Спина должна работать везде.
You need to work by your back as well. Я ему говорю.
Yes. Так, еще раз. Да, грудь раскрыть.
Open your chest.
Спина, ну, получается, включена.
Turn on your back.
Включить спину.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm keeping it close. Yeah, I'm not coming out.
Держать ему
Not coming out.
No.
Here.
тут, рядом.
И только вот здесь вот можно чуть-чуть сюда уже.
You can do it only here. So. Raise it up to here
Грудь в
and
конце. Грудь в конце.
chest at the end.
Aha. Chest at the end. Okay. Open chest. Here and then.
Yes.
Okay. Try it.
Yes.
Feels better. Yeah, feels good. For sure.
Yes.
Let's do reps. Let's get it. Wait, I don't even know how much the bar yet. 60? 70? 70, I think, yeah.
71. 71.4.
Мой вес на одну руку.
You can throw on one hand.
Okay. Well, kind of, yeah.
Yeah? No, he can. I think. Yeah. Go ahead, do it. Let's see it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I just have some inflammation, like in this side here.
У него чуть воспалилась связочка. Вот здесь вот.
Сейчас вот.
Just right now, or you feel it before?
From
Или во время борьбы.
30 kg.
Нет, вот.
После тренировки.
I will do the massage for you after the training.
Скажи, что я этим занимаюсь.
Yeah, too late for anything now.
Потому что я этим занимаюсь, как бы массаж, реабилитация. Поэтому
So he needs to
поправил.
do the massage, so don't worry.
It's probably make it harder to keep the pressure and want to keep it open. So I will move it.
Yes.
Feels good now. Feels not good, but fine. It's okay. It's warmed up.
Okay.
Скажи, зачем он притворялся до этого? Скажи.
Why you pretend that you're tired? Come on.
Yeah. Beautiful.
My sponsor.
That's the best time to plug. See, right after.
All of a sudden he knows English, right? He knows English for
He
sponsor.
knows how to make money.
Yeah, right. He knows how to make money.
Че, назад в будущее?
He's like, да, давай, говори.
Я говорю, я как парень из «Назад в будущее», если мне говоришь, что я струсил, я всегда соглашусь.
He's that guy when you're telling him that he's scared. If you're scared, he will do it, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, Russians don't feel fear.
Right.
They induce it.
Come on.
There you go.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. Lightweight. Come on.
It's okay.
There you go. Good.
Yes. 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 Beautiful. Oh. Nice. Easy, that was no problem. He has more in the tank. We made a large jump, 90 to 110.
Yeah.
He takes smaller jumps, I'm assuming, when he trains. So.
Скажи, а чуть-чуть просто еще привык, что у меня хват поуже здесь.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
И мне немножечко непривычно. Просто
He said it's a bit unusual for him to use this grip like you did.
привычка, просто привычка.
I'm using this grip, no? Yeah. And is he going here?
Yeah.
That's harder, I feel, because you're more supinated.
Yeah.
Но для него это сложнее, потому что больше комбинаций получается.
Ну, слушай, мне все равно, будем поднимать.
It's a machine, of course he doesn't mind.
Я готов.
Он говорит, ты машина.
Я готов бороться.
But one thing I feel something I'm thinking about now, if you're going more supinated doing these heavy curls, the brachialis will be less active. So maybe you'll be able to do more heavy sessions on a regular basis as opposed to doing more pronated, which are stronger, but then it takes ages, at least the way I've been doing it, to recover. But now with Neezy's warm-up method, which I definitely feel help, now that it's warmed up, frankly, I feel very little where I was feeling it before I was warmed up. And what he does post-workout to recover, I imagine is going to be immensely helpful. So I can do this at least more than once a month, maybe like twice a month. And not necessarily attempting a 3 to 5 rep max, but just being able to do multiples of 5s, where I'm still in the strength building zone. Last time I attempted this a week after I did 112 for 4. The following week, I could barely do 70. Just the pain was far too much. Okay, so we're gonna make it 120 now. So let's just add a 5 kg.
По пятерочке? 120?
Не, я начал 115 попробую. Сначала 115.
He said he want to try at the beginning 115.
Okay. I'm gonna try 120.
А он 120.
Look, if you're scared,
These things don't get scared. I mean, well, hey, it's already been broken. It can't get broken again, right? Does that make sense?
Скажи, в России есть поговорка: тише едешь, дальше будешь.
He said in Russia there is a meme as как перевести? As slowly you're going, as far you will get. You know?
okay, right.
I think Levon is the king of seated easy bar curl.
Yeah.
He's done 135.
Yeah, it's insane.
I just don't know like how much stronger he can possibly get. Literally, is it possible for him to get stronger? I don't know. We'll have to just find out. He's still in his prime. He's like 33.
Yeah.
So, but I imagine he has a lot of room to get stronger. He's, I mean, 180 kg. He's so much larger than Easy and I. I just feel the bigger the muscle, the more potential it has. And he is vastly bigger than both of us. And we're, you know, doing 110, maybe 120. We'll find out right now. So yeah, but I'm gonna try for more than one. Ideally, like 3 would be good, 3 or 4. But biceps is a small muscle, and even 10 kg on any movement is a large jump.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Come on!
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Это невероятно, просто невероятно.
Just
Warm up.
Unreal.
Unreal.
It's the warm up, I promise.
Я такого не видел.
Он говорит, это только была еще разминочка.
Я такого не видел.
I haven't seen anything like this.
You're next. Let's see it.
Ты следующий.
Want me to hand it to him?
Yeah, same
no,
thing.
no.
Oh no, he's a man. He's a man.
No problem.
Come on, Easy.
Yes. Okay.
See it.
Come on. Pull. Pull.
Come on.
Finish it.
Come on.
Finish it.
Yes.
Okay, there's another
Come
one
on.
that you. Pull.
No.
That was great though. Awesome. Oh, you're pumped as hell now.
Скажи, я думал, у меня взорвется лицо.
He almost blew up.
That was great. You know, his technique was certainly cleaner than mine. He kept it very close, nearly grazing his skin the whole time, where I was more out, using more shoulder.
Эта техника была, конечно, почище.
Скажи, у меня, ну, короче, скажи, что и мне так проще.
So he already gets used to the right technique to do it without the cheating. So.
А на большие веса с читингом у меня, ну, не очень.
So he don't like to do the big weight with cheating as well.
That was great.
Я столько еще не поднимал, так что я
You
рад.
haven't done anything like this before.
That's a PR then. Awesome.
Ну, личный рекорд.
Да, да, yes.
Oh, perfect. Brilliant. Very clean too. Oh, yes.
Nice.
Yes. That one? That's 110, yeah?
Уже все.
Yes.
All right, awesome.
Скажи, реально так сложнее, действительно сложнее.
Yes, it's more harder.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
106, да.
116.
No, 1/6.
106?
Yes.
Wow.
1/6.
How much is the hair weigh by itself, by one?
Походу, все в волосы ушло туда, да?
Has he done this before?
А ты делал это упражнение ранее?
Вообще ни разу.
No.
No? That's perfect technique though, yeah. You can even, to make it a bit easier, have the elbow a bit higher.
Локоть чуть-чуть повыше.
Yeah. Perfect.
See his forearms?
Yeah. Yeah.
How can you miss it?
It's insane.
Can't
Yeah.
unsee it.
Yeah.
What in
So I think, Larry, this hair thing has made you stronger. Somehow your curls or something.
The bigger the curl, the bigger the curl. 50 kg.
That's 50 kg.
50 kg exact.
Okay.
By the way, guys, I've been using Gorilla Mind Mode. It's a pump-free pre-workout, and it has an ingredient that mimics adrenaline. And I just feel like I don't want to stop moving and lifting. Recovery's through the roof. Check it out, link below. Gorilla Mind products, and particularly Gorilla Mind Mode.
Come on. Yes.
Yeah.
Я уже боюсь этого парня.
You're already scared.
Я сам не понял, скажи, на что подписался.
These biceps don't get scared.
No, I mean, no. He cannot understand already where he's signing, to what exactly he's signing.
Oh, you signed the waiver already.
Right. Yeah.
Все, уже нет пути обратно.
I've only injured 5 training partners, so
That's right.
we need to get that number up. Yes? Easy.
Need that.
Oh yeah. That bicep is peak.
It's huge, right? Oh, he goes all the way down. Look at that. Yeah. Monster.
Wow.
That's
Like full
strong.
range.
That's strong.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Beautiful. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Вызовите доктора.
I need a doctor.
Way more heavy. This is
Yeah,
not
right.
even.
That's too light.
Yeah, come on.
more-
if you're going
more weight.
all the way down,
Yeah.
that's too light.
Yeah.
So I want to mention that if you do feel strong and confident enough to extend more than 90 degrees, go a bit with your body. Don't get away from it. Okay, it's dangerous, but Niji has developed its tendon and ligament strength to do that. And again, if you watch closely, as it gets past 90-degree angle, he's coming a bit down with his upper body as well. So when he rebounds, all right, it's more connected as opposed to opening up like this and then trying to come back all bicep.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so 90 degrees is all that's necessary. It's a short movement to get from here to here.
Exactly.
But Neezy will do it his way, safely.
Yeah. But you're doing it your way because it's arm wrestling specific.
Yeah, it's arm wrestling specific for me. This is how Levon and Irakli taught me. But while Neezy is here, I'm open to learning new things and how they may benefit me. But our next set, we have 63.5. I believe my previous PR, actually. I don't remember ever doing more than this.
Yeah, I don't.
I remember Levon and Irakli taped 5
Yes,
each
they
side,
did.
and they did like 75.
Yeah.
I didn't do that, that's for sure. But
Скажи,
yeah.
что я просто готовлюсь бороться в King's Move.
Yeah, this is
King's Move.
Yeah. That's why he does this. Yeah.
I'm Larat.
I'll have to start training my press then.
Yeah, that's right.
I need to develop my tendon strength here to transfer all that power I have, but it's coming along.
Скажи, я пробовал Дениса Цыпленкова забороть в бок, и у меня лопнула мышца вот здесь.
He said that when he used to have a practice with Denis Tsiplenkov and when he was trying to do the side pressure move to him, his muscles like
Денис Цыпленков.
And this is a retired Tsiplenkov, not a prime Tsiplenkov.
Right,
Can you imagine? I don't want to know what he was like when he was like in his best shape.
Come on. Lightweight. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna do the left.
Okay.
Come on!
Come on.
Let's go. Come on.
Yep. Yes, yes. Slowly, slowly. Yes, slowly. Yep, beautiful. Yep, slowly. Yes. Yep, it is it. Beautiful. Okay. Impressive. It's no easy task to come back from the abyss.
Yeah, right.
But he did it. I was like, do not get hurt.
Yes, yes. We just did the Curse of Larry Wheels. It's doing great though.
Don't say that, Adam. They're gonna think that we do this on purpose.
С таким весом можешь штаны испачкать.
with such weight you can poo in your pants.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Jesus, that's impressive.
Wow. There you go.
Oh my God.
Now your turn.
You're right.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, man.
Beautiful. Jeez, impressive. I want to add a 5 on top to a 75 because I have more in the
Because I
tank.
can.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't need to explain it, do I?
Right, yeah, exactly.
Лерой, приезжай и повтори то же самое.
Now he has a special message for Leroy. Leroy, come here
Leroy.
and try to repeat in that way, huh?
Which way? This
Come
way or here? This way, huh? Leroy Walker. Okay.
Yeah, they had beef.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I won't get in the middle of that just
Right.
yet.
Right, yeah.
Like I did with Eddie and Thor, I took a side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Larry. Come on.
Okay.
You got this.
Nice. Come on, you got this. Yes.
Unreal.
Yes. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. One more. Slowly. Yep. Yep.
Up.
Finish it. Beautiful.
Wait, hand.
So we're tied here, aren't we?
Yeah, right. Yeah. We need a tiebreaker. No.
Tiebreaker or the bicep
Now,
breaker? Whichever
now,
happens.
now the time for massage. Huh?
Проще.
I said, do you mention any difference after you did the proper warm up before the exercise when you was lifting the bar?
Oh, absolutely. When I walked in today, I was not feeling confident because I knew there was some inflammation. I wasn't 100%. As I mentioned, when I first started doing seated curls over there at about 70 kg, like, I don't know how this is going to go. But it got blood inside, and I haven't felt any pain since. Even after doing 73 kg here, that was a max 2 rep for me. No pain, feels very strong. That was a PR, this was a PR. We're now going to move on to seated concentration curl. We'll go a bit lighter there as we went most of the wall here.
Вот. И техника. Повлияла ли техника?
And technique. Does it makes a change when you start to play your correct technique?
Of course, yeah.
Перестала выходить вперед и стало проще дожимать наверх.
Да, конечно.
Yes.
For sure. As it got heavier, it was more difficult because I wanted to resort to old habits where I felt comfortable. So it started getting away from me. But I felt how it's supposed to feel when it was lighter. But as it got heavier, I couldn't keep it as strict, so I started getting away with it.
Да, но
Уже было заметна разница.
yeah, it takes time. You already mentioned the difference between your previous attempt.
Absolutely, 100%. Thank you, sir. So the last time I did something like this on the channel was back when Levon and Iraqi were here, preparing me for my loss in Brandon out. Now, I'm still doing that program, and that's why I'm doing partials. 90 degrees, no further. Knees, on the other hand, priority I believe is still strict curl. So strict curl, you start fully extended. He needs to have that extension. In arm wrestling, you never want to be extended. There's no reason you should ever be here unless you're Kingsman. For me, especially as a hook puller, the tighter I'm in here, the stronger I'll be. Especially in defense as well. I don't know why I feel 50 to start with this. But we're gonna see how it goes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Left is done.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, for all those guys, you know, for the people out there who believe my left is stronger, it's not. There's nothing on my left arm, wrist, shoulder, bicep, tricep that is stronger than my right. But what happens is, in practice, everyone's right-handed puller. So predominantly I'm pulling right-handed because everyone in practice is doing it. Only a couple guys pull lefty. So the left ends up being, on a regular basis, more fresh than my right. Only right now I'm struggling, especially hard on my left, because my right was in a lot of pain. So in arm wrestling, this back and forth happens a lot. You end up hammering your right, one arm feels good, one arm doesn't. So it's like you're trading pain, but the right arm is no doubt. It's always been stronger, and it's always been like a 5 to as much as 10% difference in how much I can curl right-handed versus left-handed. Same thing even goes for wrist curl. I can wrist curl about 10% more than my left. So everything, fingers as well, everything's strong on my right. Yeah. Yeah, it can be a little less rocking, so it's strict until you get to 90. And then once it gets past 90, you're going to go down just a little bit with it and then come back up.
Больше рукой, меньше корпуса?
Да, ну да, и чуть-чуть, когда заходит чуть-чуть меньше 90 градусов, начинает опускаться. концентрация и потом меньше, чуть меньше корпуса.
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. That's much better.
Oh, he's going all the way down almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I told you,
Yeah, that's fine.
still,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah.
Ты не делал все эти упражнения?
I haven't done this exercise before, so actually also the first time, yeah.
That says a lot because I've done this about a dozen times now, nearly. So that means the strict curl has a lot of carryover every other angle when you're training biceps. Whether it's preacher curl, seated concentration curl, hammer curl, the strict curl is much like the deadlift of bicep movements, where it's going to have a large carryover to every other bicep movement.
Скажи, теперь я понимаю, почему ты такой сильный.
Now I understand why you're so strong.
Well, my strict curl is behind yours, by the way, by like 10 kg.
Но все равно у него горизонтальный бицепс меньше.
Это только навык. Только навык.
It's
Я
just
говорю,
a habit. Time and you
3 месяца и
3 months
я
and,
останусь позади.
and he will be behind you.
Yes.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Here's the set, amount of reps, 5,
Yeah.
4 reps.
I say we do sets of 5. Yeah, for 2 more sets, so a total of 10 reps. Because volume builds tendon ligament strength, right? So in every strength training
Скажи,
program,
я обычно работаю
there's going to be a period of about 6 to 8 weeks where you're doing heavy volume to build that tendon ligament strength to prepare yourself for the heavy singles and triples and fives that's going to be coming afterwards, right? So where you may be wondering, how do you not just get hurt every other week? It's because I've spent so many years building up a tendon strength, doing sets of 5, doing sets of 3, for 8, 9, 10 sets. If you look back at my older videos doing powerlifting, I would spend 2 hours doing squats, you know, with maybe 70, 80% of my 1 rep max, and just doing tons and tons of volume, and getting very proficient at one movement to prepare my body, my tendons, my ligaments for 1 rep maxes. You know, it's a slow, long process, but it pays off. So with the biceps, they're certainly not as caught up as everything else because I've only, as of recent, began training heavy biceps. I would do heavy curls, you know, for fun once in a while, right? There'll be a lot of swinging involved, and it wasn't. There was no goal in mind, right? So this is interesting to see where I can end up.
Как бы будет затяжной поединок, это понадобится.
I said if we're talking about the arm wrestling, you don't need to forget about the endurance. That's what happened with you, in his opinion, or with Brandon Allen. When you are powerful but you have not enough endurance, when you find someone or you face off with someone experienced one, he can just give you a couple of rounds, but then you will be tired and you'll just pump.
Да, скажи, я обычно вот держу статики и жду, пока соперник выдвинется. Это, я даже готов вот раскрыть свой секрет.
That's what he usually do during wrestling practice. Even if he can hit the opponent very fast, he is waiting, and when he will just tired and give up.
Потому что я делаю по 20-30 повторений тоже. Ну, у меня есть тренировки, где я делаю по 20-30 повторений или делаю круговые тренировки, чтобы была выносливость.
Some his arm wrestling training is built by circuit program or with high amount of reps, like 20-25 reps.
Скажи, на блоке 40 килограмм, 8 подходов по 20 повторений.
Like 40 kg, 8 sets, how many reps?
По 20.
20 reps.
Wow. Okay.
С минутой отдыха, полторы отдыха.
1 minute break.
A lot like Michael Todd's style of training. Yeah. Very high rep. Good for endurance on the table, no doubt.
They do. Yes. Come on. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Качать. Ну, то есть сжать тяжело.
He has an injury here in his elbows, that's why sometimes he feel a pain and it's hard for him to do the bench press
Уже 3 года.
for like past 3 years.
Oh, for 3 years. Okay.
Но зато здесь очень сильный бицепс.
But his biceps is on another level, so that's why he can.
Luckily, you don't need too much tricep and arm wrestling. Not super important.
У меня вообще сильный только бицепс.
Great arm.
Yeah, huge. And it's not just peaked, it's thick.
Yeah.
I mean, relative to his body weight,
Yeah. That was good.
world class regardless. Special meat. Oh, wow. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Lightweight.
Looked light, yeah, I must say. It did look light.
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking his left is stronger, Larry.
His right, he went
Oh,
much
that's
heavier.
true. Yeah, he did. Come on, Neezy.
Yes.
Russian bear.
Sorry. Yeesh.
Yes.
There it is. There it is. I love the intensity.
Nice.
Ты лучше упор повыше, вот сюда. Yes. Здесь можно и так, но здесь, видишь, натяжка идет на кость, а это лишняя нагрузка, то есть это может быть очень травмоопасно. То есть лучше закреплять вот здесь вот.
Better fixed here.
Keep it, you mean keep the,
Yeah.
keep my hand here?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'll do that.
Это 100%.
100%.
Okay. Here? Here?
Underneath the other way.
I can't.
Yeah,
I can't.
that way.
I can't reach back there.
Слишком большие руки не вмещаются.
I can't get underneath properly.
Yeah.
You just have huge hands.
Good problem to have.
Yeah. That's also a great way to do it too. Look at that forearm.
I think it's huge.
God.
He has not been skipping wrist today.
No. Oh, look at that. Nice.
Скажи, я люблю повыпендриваться.
Like some time to show off, you know.
Yeah.
It's welcomed here.
Oh, protect this watch, yes. Sponsor. Rolling it down.
All right. Oh, you're cramped.
Я видел, у тебя произошло то же самое.
No stranger to that.
You said a couple months ago you had the same one.
Oh, yes. My favorite.
То есть проекцию, переносим проекцию.
So we change the direction of arm wrestling on the table here on the bench.
Yeah. It's
I'll
kind of
be here.
Coach Coach does that,
That's right.
right? Yeah.
Right. He wouldn't be here. He'd always be.
Yeah.
It's more protected this way too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on.
This feels more challenging in two ways. It forces you to keep it leveled as opposed to when you're standing over it here, you can go where you're comfortable.
Yeah.
This forces you to be more supinated.
Yeah.
So I felt it going a bit like this, less stability
Right.
than knees he possess. Oh, it's much easier.
Come on.
Ooh, rolling in the thing is way harder.
A lot of reps, 13 reps. Very good, man.
The only thing is he lets ability. He doesn't go left and right much.
Yeah.
It stays more or less straight on.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, very good.
It's gonna be a handful for Suhail.
Yeah, yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Come on. Yes.
I need to learn marketing from this guy.
Right, yeah, right, exactly.
Скажи для армии.
This is like a military clock for Marines as well, you know?
So you can underwater with it
Yeah.
into war. Look guys, if you're interested in getting started in arm wrestling, do not skip wrist day. You can skip tap day, who cares? Don't skip wrist day. Beautiful.
Come on, light, wait. Yes.
Yeah. That's right.
Like game boy.
Crush Kneesy. Yes. You were holding back, weren't you?
Huh?
You were holding back before.
I didn't know what I was gonna do. Like, maybe I'll go heavier, maybe I'll just try and get more reps. And I was like, My first time, not my first, but only my second time. First time was with Coach Ray.
That's right.
Then Levon and Iraq came along. I did everything. Remolded me.
Ливан, согнешься.
Yeah.
Come on, Joba.
I'd advise, for those of you who have maybe been doing it standing previously, how I was doing it, this is far more efficient. You'll be able to handle a bit more weight too, no doubt. Standing is more difficult. You have more support here. But it forces you to be more strict at the same time. Where standing, you can just curl here or here, you have too much freedom. But here, it forces you to be more supinated. You're not focusing on bringing that knuckle, keeping this pinky high, bringing the knuckle to you, you just end up like doing this.
Yes.
Every time I do a rep, the bone clicks like it goes up and down, up and down. It feels nasty. It doesn't hurt, but it doesn't feel right.
So should I cut out the part where earlier you said, I don't get any clicks in
Yeah, I take all that back. I never said that. So instead of doing lighter weight, this is the lightweight. So
Right.
we're gonna do, you gotta beat 20? I think it's 20 reps, am I right?
I don't know, at least 13.
It was more than that.
More than that, yeah, I didn't count it to be honest.
It was like 20 something.
But I know it was more than him.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
AMRAP.
AMRAP, as many reps as possible.
Больше напрягаешься.
Yes, I like the competition. When there is a competition, you do 120% from yourself.
Absolutely. Competition brings the best
Тем
out of
более,
you.
скажи, когда такой
close to such competitor as you.
The closer you are with your competitor, the better you'll become. The rivalry is healthy for growth.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
I am Terminator.
I hope those bolts are oiled. Okay.
Yeah, he's not going down as far this time. That's why. Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
He is manhandling.
Yeah. We'll call them half reps.
Yes. Yes. Yep. All right, that's enough. Don't hit my reps now.
Yeah, right.
I am game over.
Ah, beautiful.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Now, if you shorten the range of motion of these, you'll get a pump much, much faster. I tried shortening a couple of reps in my last set, not going completely straight.
Yeah.
And doing so, the pump just comes on so much quicker. You're keeping tension on the muscle, and felt even more difficult. It's not on that level. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not there. I want to get
Actually,
there.
we
though.
can measure who has the biggest one.
We should. Yeah. I should. I'm 128 kilograms. He's 106. It's very nice to do these pain-free. Even when I did this off camera, which I usually do these off camera, this is painful to the compression, right? Zero pain right now, so I can really go as heavy as I want. Anyways, what I want to talk about is when you grab it cupped, bring it, and if you don't go fully straight, yeah, you're not going to get it in your fingertips. Okay, so it's really important because what you're working here more than anything is not your crushing strength, but your finger to containment strength. Okay, so it's much easier, even if it's like a ½ inch, going here and making this your end range versus here. Okay, that ½ inch, you're going to feel all that load right here at the tip of your fingertips. That's what you need on the table. You don't need crushing strength. Doesn't matter unless you're college and you have the best crushing strength in the world. It's not going to make any difference at the table. Bodybuilders come here to the table all the time and get their wrist cracked back every day, and they can deadlift 300 kg no problem, no straps, right? Makes no difference here on the table. So straight when you're doing these. Keep it straight. Here's your end range. Now this will be my top set probably. There's actually no numbers here on the stack, so I have no idea how much this is. But it's a lot. It feels very heavy. Actually not so bad. It is bad, yeah. Yeah, it comes quick. The first 3 reps, easy. The next rep went from like 0 to 100, like instantly. Well, I have one more set after this. Top 6. Yes. Yep. Beautiful. No problem. Yes.
Let it go straight.
All right.
Straight.
I can't see from this side. I'll watch it one time.
Я это тоже никогда не делал. Я вообще чем занимался все это время?
He just mentioned that this exercise he also never done before, so and he's asking himself right now, what the hell I was doing it before.
Whatever you were doing was working, because this is great for someone's first time.
Come on.
Okay. Not bad at all.
Неплохо.
But all I'll say,
Только на турнике скажу, потягиваю, и все.
He just needs to do this one. this type of pull-ups.
Pull-ups only.
Workout, man.
I will mention though, he needs to have his wrist straight when he comes, because then it won't go in the fingertip.
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't tell on the right hand.
Yeah.
I think Adam, you can see if it was straight
Yeah,
or
just a
not.
little bit. There's a little bit of a
Little bit of a cup, a little bit of bend.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
One more.
There you go. That's yeah.
See, that little difference from cupped to straight makes it go in the fingertip. If it's not straight when he returns, then it'll be lower in the finger, which is a lot stronger, but not as important on the table. We're really working the fingertip containment strength.
Именно полностью, когда ты выпрямляешь.
Укреплять пальцы.
You get it.
Yeah. For example, if someone's top rolling you, they're attacking your fingertips, right? They're not going into your hands where you're strong. They're trying to come out, roll out of your hands. You're going to feel the pressure in your fingertips when someone's top rolling you. They're attacking the weakest link, you know?
Скажи, важно знать свои слабые места, чтобы над ними работать.
Yes, it's important to know your weakness, to work on them.
Of course. So if there's any attachment, I'd recommend, if you had to choose one, I'd say this is the most important, right? Because your fingertips are the weakest link in this chain. The tip of your fingers, the containment. And if someone gets to your hand, there's nothing left for you. You're done. You can't, unless you're a flop wrist presser, or, you know, there's a lot we can, you know, talk about, debate with that. But I'd say the fingertip is the weakest link. That hence, if you're trying to simplify things and you have just one attachment to choose from, like which is the most important and not to neglect, that would be this one here.
Crazy.
Got one good rep in.
Yeah.
How much kilogram?
We don't
I
know.
have no idea. Too much kilogram.
Yeah, too much. Yeah, too much.
It doesn't say. It's so strange.
Да хуя. Come on.
One good rep in each hand. So they're equal, actually.
That's
right
max.
now. Yeah, one or max, 100%.
Whatever it is.
There it is.
Nice.
That's perfect. Yeah, you showed that machine.
Yeah.
You showed his boss.
Сломать?
Yeah.
Ты показал ей. Сломать не надо.
Exactly.
Yeah. Beautiful. Get in
Larry's
those
looking very
fingertips.
closely.
I'm the form Nazi for
Yeah,
today.
you are.
Yes. Beautiful. All right. Hell yeah.
В следующее воскресенье я хочу побороться с Ухаилом и проверить свои силы.
On the next Sunday, I wanna try to do a friendly arm wrestling match with Suhail to check his power.
This is not friendly. This is war. So on that note, Adam's running out of battery life. Neezy and I are tapped out. We're wrapping up today's video. Thank you again for tuning into the channel. If you want to check out what Neezy's all about, link down below. Also check out his big face watch sponsor. I don't know what the make is, but he's been promoting it pretty well today. Slamming dumbbells on top of it, and yeah. PureLifeOut.com, be a part team personal record, and we have a couple of potential match changes. We came to the table with 3, of which I think you'll find very exciting. Not gonna name just who yet. I know I'm teasing you guys, but it is happening and they are coming. This week, I promise, we will have all the matches listed for King of Table 3, which is gonna be March, late March. So please support arm wrestling, stay tuned for that. We have a massive year for the sport of arm wrestling. It's only growing. Being a strength channel, I'm working on converting all of you guys to the table. Come on over. It's painful in the beginning, but it's also worth it. On that note, Follow Neezy, and we'll see you guys soon.